The idea that we live in a simulated world is not new. It has been a topic of philosophical debate for centuries. However, in recent years, the concept has gained popularity thanks to advances in technology and science. While it may seem like science fiction, there is mounting evidence that suggests we could be living in a simulated reality. One of the strongest arguments for the simulation hypothesis is based on our own technological progress. We have already created highly sophisticated simulations that are almost indistinguishable from reality. Video games, virtual reality, and even movies have become so advanced that they blur the line between what is real and what is not. If we can create such simulations, it stands to reason that a more advanced civilization could create one that is so convincing that we would be unable to tell the difference. Another argument for the simulation hypothesis is based on quantum mechanics. According to this theory, the universe is made up of particles that can exist in multiple states simultaneously. This means that reality is not fixed and can change depending on the observer. In other words, reality is a product of our own perception. This idea is echoed in the popular video game, The Matrix, in which the main character discovers that the world he thought was real is actually a computer-generated simulation. Moreover, several prominent figures in science and technology have spoken out in favor of the simulation hypothesis. For example, Elon Musk, the CEO of SpaceX and Tesla, has said that he believes there is a 1 in billions chance that we are living in a base reality. Neil deGrasse Tyson, an astrophysicist and science communicator, has also stated that he thinks the simulation hypothesis is very likely. Of course, there are those who argue against the simulation hypothesis. Some point to the complexity of creating such a simulation, arguing that it would be impossible to create a universe that is as intricate as our own. Others argue that the simulation hypothesis is unfalsifiable, meaning that it cannot be proven or disproven. Regardless of whether or not we are living in a simulation, the idea raises some interesting philosophical questions. If we are living in a simulation, does that mean that our lives are predetermined? Are we simply pawns in someone else's game? And if we are living in a simulation, what does that say about the nature of reality itself? In conclusion, while the idea that we are living in a simulated reality may seem far-fetched, there is mounting evidence to suggest that it is not as far-fetched as we might think. As technology and science continue to advance, we may one day discover that our reality is nothing more than a sophisticated computer program.